Studios, it's America's Game. And now, here's your host, Anna White.
Thanks, Charlie. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune, everyone. Let's get going.
Thank you, Vanna. And I'm now going to play the 1998 PC version of Wheel of Fortune here on the Game Show Fun Zone. It's got a surprise on the wheel for round one. And we need a phrase.
Contestant 1, get us going.
Alright, I'll start with a spin. Big money, big money. 600.
600.
Okay, may I have an R, please?
Yes, there is an R.
Yeah, there's an R. I'll spin. 300.
300.
May I have an N, please?
Yes, we've got
Yeah, there's an N. Okay, I'd like to buy a vowel, please. May I have an E, please? Yeah, there are 3 of them. $5.50. I'd like a T, please.
Good. 2 T's.
I'll spin.
250.
I'd like an H.
Yes, there is an H.
Okay. I'd like to buy a vowel. An O?
Okay.
4 O's. Okay. Oh, I know what it is.
$500.
An L, please.
Good. 2 L's. $600.
Is there a W?
2 W's. Hey, that's $1,200.
I'd like to buy a vowel. An I?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there's an I. I'd like to solve the puzzle. The doctor will see you now. Alright.
Congratulations.
So I win $3,700 for that round. And we're going to move right on to our second round here. Got a $2,500 space on the
comes
wheel.
The next round.
And we've got a nice
And in
prize
this
on the
round,
wheel too.
We're adding a $2,500 space to the wheel. There it is, just waiting for one of you. Now take a look at this fantastic
And what prize
we're
are we
adding
playing
to the
for
wheel.
today? It's a Caribbean cruise. And it's worth $4,740.
Category of this puzzle
And there's our
is
next puzzle. It's a big one. Things is the category.
Player 2,
And there's an
you go
ampersand in this
first.
puzzle.
Okay, I'll start with a spin.
$450.
$450.
Is there an R, Vanna?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, there's no R.
Player 3.
I think I'll spin them.
$250.
$250.
Is there an L, Vanna?
1 L.
Yeah, there's one.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
$600.
600.
I'll try an S.
There's one.
One
in
S.
this puzzle.
I'll spin the wheel.
Oh!
What a pity. Player 1.
Alright, my turn! 500, just missed the surprise. Alright, may I have a T, please? Yes, I can, and I can have 5 of them. Wow! Okay, I would like to buy a vowel. An I. 2 I's. Hey, the puzzle's seeing us! I'd like to buy another vowel. An E, please. There are a couple of those. Oh, oh no!
Oh, lose a turn. Too bad. Player 2.
I'll spin.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Player 3, your turn.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
250.
And
Yes, there is.
Yeah, we have an N.
I'll spin.
Oh,
600.
I'd like an H.
There are 3.
3 H's up there.
I'll buy a vowel A.
There are 3.
3 A's.
I'd like to spin.
I know what it is, but I don't know if it's going to come back to me.
250.
Okay, let's go with a D.
There's 1.
Yeah, there's 1.
I think I need a vowel. I'll try an O.
Uh-huh.
Couple of O's.
I'll spin, Vanna.
Ah! Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, lose a turn. Too bad. Player 1, good luck.
I know what the puzzle is. M.
$500. Uh-huh. 2 M's.
Alright, $7,000. I'm solving the puzzle. Ham sandwich with lettuce and tomato. Alright.
Excellent.
And that's another $7,000 in my pocket.
Everybody has?
Bringing my total for the game to $10,700. That's all cash.
Okay,
But
here comes the
and speaking of
jackpot
cash, we're
now.
putting more of it on the wheel in the form of $35
category
space.
this time
This is also
is
our jackpot round. Before and after is the category this time.
Now player 3 goes first.
Okay, I can do that.
600.
I'll try an L.
No, sorry.
No, there is no L.
Okay, contestant 1.
My turn. 600.
600.
Alright, is there a T up there?
Yes, there are 3
Oh
T's.
boy, 3 of them. Okay, I think I'm going to buy a vowel. Do we have an E?
Yes, there's an E.
Yeah.
In fact, there are 2 of them.
$700. Alright, let's get an H up there.
Yes, there is an H.
Alright, I'll buy the I.
2 I's.
2 eyes. Hey, the puzzle's seeing us. I'll spin. Okay, is there an S?
There are 3.
Yeah, 3 of them.
And here's a surprise for you.
Alright, $2,000 plus the surprise. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Stop sign of the times. Alright.
Congratulations, you get
And
this
what's
great
my surprise? A case of vintage wine. Worth $4,725. So altogether that round was worth $6,725.
Let's check out our cash totals.
And that brings my total for this game up to $17,425 cash and prizes.
On to the next round.
And
Good
on we
luck,
go to our
everyone.
4th round.
We're going to add a $5,000
And we've got a
space
nice
to the
silvery $5,000 space out
Let's
there.
see what our
And our
category
category
is
this
this
time is Who Said It? So that means an
Player
extra
one,
$2,000
spin
for correctly identifying who said the quote that's on the board. And this is round 4, so we start with me. 900.
$900.
Alright, let's try an N.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, we have an N. Alright, I'll spin.
$250.
Alright, let's try a T, please.
Not a T inside.
No.
Sorry. All right, it's player 2's turn.
I'll spin, Vanna.
400.
400.
R.
Sorry, no.
No R.
Player 3, your turn.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
300.
Let's go with an S as in sound.
No, sorry.
No, we can't do that.
Player 1.
Alright, right
it's
back
your
to
turn.
me. I will buy a vowel. Alright, do we have an E up there? Yes, there are 2 of them. 250. Is there an M?
1M.
Yep, 1M. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, dear.
All right, contestant 2.
I'd like to spin.
400.
400.
Let me try L as in life.
There are 3.
Yeah, we've got 3 of them.
Hey, that's $1,200.
I think I'll spin, Vanna.
$900.
Is there a J, Vanna?
No.
No, there's no
Player
J.
3. On to you.
And he just made a Pika-Roopa of himself. 250.
250.
H.
No, sorry. No H's. Player 1, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see if we can get some money back. Obviously not like that.
Oh no, what a shame. Player 2, you give it a try.
I'll buy a vowel. Could I buy an O, please?
Yeah, there are 2 O's and that's it for vowels.
That's it for the vowels.
I think I'll spin, Vanna.
250.
I'll take W for...
Yeah, there are 3 W's.
Okay, there are
Oh, 4 W's, excuse me.
$750.
1700.
All right, let me try this.
He's gonna solve it.
Blow me down.
That's it.
Oh, I love
You
Alright, $1,700, but an extra
We've got
$2,000 if he can correctly tell us who said that.
it. Answer C.
2.
No. It was
You
Popeye.
want to see how much money everybody has?
Well, no bonus money there, but he's on the board with $1,700. I still have the lead though at $17,425.
Okay.
And
here's
we
the
have
next
time for another
puzzle.
round, so let's get right to it.
The category
And it's
this
another
time
bonus
is
category. Fill in the
fill
blank. So,
Player 2, you go
yeah,
first.
we know the deal here.
Okay, I can do that.
This time an extra $2,000 by trying to fill in what's in those question marks.
Are there any R's?
Sorry.
No, there's no R.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
I'd like to spin.
500.
$100.
Try an M as in Norman.
We have 2
2 ends.
I'll buy a vowel. Give me an E.
Yeah, there are 4
I'll
E's.
buy a vowel, Vanna. Oh, let's go with an I.
2 I's.
2 I's.
I'll buy a vowel, Vanna. Is there an A, Vanna?
Uh-huh. 2
And there's a
A's.
couple A's.
I'll buy a vowel. Let's try an O.
Yes, there's 1.
1 O.
I think I'll spin, Vanna. Okay.
600.
600.
F
Yeah, there's an F.
For you.
I'll buy a vowel. Let's try a U as in U-turn.
Yeah, just that. Those 2 U's, and that's it for
I
vowels.
think I'll spin, Vanna. Come on. Big money. Big money.
Well, there's that prize.
Is there an L, Vanna?
1.
Yeah, 1 L.
That prize is yours if you solve the puzzle.
I'd like to spin.
500.
$500.
Is there a T, Vanna?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 1 T.
I'll spin the wheel.
800.
800.
I'll try an S.
And there's 1. 1650 and that prize.
I'd like to spin.
350.
50.
D.
There's 1.
Yeah, there's 1.
I'd like to spin.
And I know what it is. 250.
Do you have a G for me?
Yeah, we have 2 of them. $3,000 and that prize.
I can solve it. Suit, language of evidence.
That's it.
Okay.
Alright, $2,500 cash, but
Yes,
you
there
can
you
get an
go.
extra 2,000 by telling us what goes
This
in those
puzzle
question
has an extra
marks.
question. How's another $2,000 sound?
Is it body, ocean, or world?
I I believe it's answer C.
No, it's
Too
not.
bad.
It's A, body language.
Congratulations. You get this great prize too.
7,240 through that round, and now you're on the board. So, everybody's won something. That's good news. And even
Here's our
better news is that we have time for another round.
The category
And our
this
category
is
for this round is
Thing.
Thing, and there's not a lot of letters up
player
there.
three, lead off.
All right, let's play. Come on, show me the big money.
600.
600.
I'll try an S.
No, sorry.
Nope,
S's.
no S.
Player 1, good luck.
And not much time either. That sound means that it's running a bit short here, so we're going to get the wheel
That sound
final
means
spin.
that it's
Whatever gets spun up is how much each consonant is going to be worth. And they're going to be worth $900 a piece. Vowels, of course, are worth nothing. And it's my turn. Again, Thing the category. Is there a T?
1,
There's
2.
one T. I'm going to try something here. World Tour? No, that's not right.
R.
Yes, there is an R.
There's an R there, though.
N.
Yes, there's 1.
E.
3.
Well, I'm not going to get any money for the E's, but... Oh! Lemon tree? That's it. There we go.
You made that look easy. Let's check out our cash total so far.
So another $900 for me that round brings me to $18,325, and that makes me the big winner.
And player 1 is going
And
to
it's
the
off to the
bonus
bonus
round.
round.
Just choose one of these cards. There's some terrific prizes.
And this is the first game for this, so I'll go with the W. Alright.
Let's see
There's
what
look at our
category
puzzle.
is
The
this
category is Thing. We're going to start with those
Here
magic
are
letters,
those.
R, C, L, and N.
R-S-T-L-N-E. Next, please pick 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, let's try an F, D, M, and a U.
Give this puzzle a shot. Good luck.
Sniffle. Yeah. First I
Nice
thought it was
going.
snuffle.
You're a good player.
But anyway, let's see what I want.
You'll be soaring far above the crowd when we send you on a fantastic 2-week ballooning adventure over the Sahara. Accompanied by world-class aviators, you'll experience all the exotic sights, sounds, and smells that are northern Africa. When you're not floating through the air, gasping at the breathtaking vistas, you'll touch down at the vast dunes of El Kaf, the Bedouin citadel of Rashid, and various far-flung desert encampments. This is really an adventure of a lifetime. The value of your fantasy prize is $21,500.
Not bad. Alright, that gives me a one-day total of $39,825.
Bye-bye. Thanks for playing.
You're welcome, Vanna. Once again, that one-day total, $39,825, or it's $38,925. Well, it's nearly $40,000, I know that. Anyway, we're going to try to add on to that next time we play this, but in the meantime, we thank you all for watching. So long for now.